Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you how to make the Hexagon cardigan sweater. This is the very first one that I've made. It's not blocked, so it's not perfect yet. But this is very simple, very easy to make. It just starts out with, it's literally granny squares all the way around. So let's get into it. Grab yourself a hook. I am using a 5.5. You can use whatever hook size you want, and I will explain what we need to do in just a minute. Alright, so I'm going to show you this in this brown yarn. As you can see, I've been making a new one in this gray with the black and white yarn. It's just a pattern repeat, but I'll show you how to get started here. So what I do, make my slip knot, and then instead of a magic circle, because I can never get it around the fingers and pull it through the correct way, so all I do is chain 4 and then stitch it together. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Find that first loop, pull it through, slip stitch it over, and then I have a circle in the center. So all you're going to do is just like a granny square, except instead of 4 sides, you're going to have 6 sides. So they're going to be in clusters of 3. So you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go in for your second one. There's my first cluster. So it's going to be a cluster, chain 1, cluster, chain 1, 6 times. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. Alright, so here we are at cluster number 5. 3 clusters in a chain. So I'm going to show you. You can see you're starting to run out of room. I swear it's going to fit. You just shove it in there, pull these back a little bit. So here's cluster number 6. 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, maybe. Look, we even make mistakes. Even the people who show you how to do stuff make mistakes. And here's number 3. And go ahead and chain 1, and then slip stitch into the top of that 3rd chain, and you have the beginning of your hexagon pattern. So from here, you're going to work into, okay, let's see if I can explain this the right way. So here's your 6th cluster, or your 6th cluster and your 1st cluster. So your chain 3 for your next one is going to be right on top. Do not turn. You're just going to chain 1, 2, 3, and then go into the space next to the chain. So like here's the cluster, and there's the space. You're going to go, it's almost like going backwards, but you're just putting in the first half of the granny square cluster. Do it again. So it's like that. And this one, now this round, you're going to chain 1, and in the next space, you're going to add 2 double crochets with a space in between. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then right back in that same space, just like a granny square. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to do that all the way around until you get back to here. And I'll show you when we get back to here. I'll meet you back here. Action. Okay, so here is what we look like before we put the last cluster in from that first, first half of that second half of the first cluster. So we're just going to do that into that space. 3 double crochets. 2 and 3. And your chain 1 and slip stitch into the top of the 3rd row. Or 3rd chain, I'm sorry. So that's the beginning parts. And you can tell that you're right because you still have 6 sides. And when you go to fold it, it starts to look like a little boot or a arm and a sleeve, like the chest and the sleeve. So you can kind of see that. Actually, let's go this way, like that. So you're going to keep going like that until you get as many rounds as needed to cover your shoulder and as far front as you need. Now that sounds very confusing, I understand. But as you can see on this one that I've started, I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows. So I usually do between 13 to 20, depending on if I wanted just a midriff sweater, how long I want the sleeves, or how much I want it to close in the front. So you're going to keep doing that until you get like this. It's going to look wonky. It's going to look like a little star, sort of, or a flower. And if you want to change color, you just change color like you normally would in a granny square. Don't turn, don't do any of the things, just keep going straight. And if you get confused, you can always count what row you're on by the corners, because they'll always have 2 in them and you'll know which row you're on. So when you get to 12 or 13 like this is, you can take it and fold it up like this, and you'll see that this is your sleeve, this is your shoulder, this is your neck area, chest, and bottom. And then you're going to make 2 of those. So you're going to have 2 of the same size, same pattern, whatever you need to make it that way. And then join us for part 2 when we get the second half made, and I will show you how to join them together. Happy crocheting!